Separating the truth from the lies, coming at you from underneath the Newton, Georgia, heavily chemtrailed sky. You're about to receive the shock treatment. I need to get back to this one, folks. This is a quick reminder. June 18th, Coweta County Sheriff election, and they're having it sometime in the late May of early election. You gotta look that one up. But I throw my hat or my weight behind Doug Jordan. I think that he's an excellent candidate. Everything I've heard from him sounded wonderful, and I met him at the President's Team local chapter team meeting back in March at Sprayberry's. And there's a good look at the guy. He stands for everything that we need here in Coweta County. He is endorsed by Sheriff Arpaio. I will tell you that. Sheriff Arpaio, he went out to see him when Sheriff Arpaio was sheriff out there in Arizona. If you recall, he was a very tough sheriff out there, cleaning up house pretty much and getting rid of the lowlife, the trash. And that's what Doug Jordan wants to do here. And there you see him right here. He's very personable. Doug, I hope you can hear me right now. The Facebook page that I created is not up and running. I took it down just for a moment, but you can take a look at him right there. Doug Jones. Why would you hire him? Well, Doug Jordan. Doug Jordan. I apologize for that, Doug. It's Doug Jordan. For some reason, Jones is easy. A couple rolls off my tongue more. It's Doug Jordan. Let's get the name right, Shock. Get the name right. Doug Jordan. Get the name. That's our next sheriff, hopefully. I want you guys to get out there and vote for him. June 18th, because he's going to stop drugs, gang activity. He's going to protect the elderly. He's going to educate them on the, how they could be taken advantage from, get the money stolen through scams and schemes and things like that. And you know how they call the elderly and prey on them, say you won this, won that, just give me your information. And sometimes they do, or a lot of times they do. My mother doesn't. She's 70, but she's sharp as a tack. She knows what they're about, but a lot of elderly don't. He wants to crack down on the, make sure that these teenagers know how to drive and aren't doing anything dangerous. So he's going to kind of crack the whip on that. And that's a good thing, because oftentimes they're distracted. They're doing crazy things. Look at the menu right there at Sprayberry's. Sprayberry's was okay. It was nice. It was nice to look at the place. It was nice to get back there. But the thing is, right here with him, his credentials are very extensive, and he did serve in law enforcement. I want to say Moreland. Could have been Granville. It might have been Moreland. It was one or the other. But the thing is, his time in law enforcement is extensive. His training is phenomenal, and the certification is through the roof. And he's just a big proponent of the Second Amendment. He wants to make sure that the police here in Coweta do their job, because oftentimes I'm even hearing today from neighbors they're just not doing it. All right. When I tell you I think there is suspicious activity in my neighborhood, and I described to you what's going on, just like I described to Doug Jordan at the time, and he said everything that's going on in your neighborhood went on in his neighborhood, and the police didn't want to believe it, and then 8 months later they decided, I guess after pressure, investigate, and show is enough. Show is enough. All right. It was drugs. So he wants to do the job, and he needs to be elected in order for him to do so. So I suggest you elect him. He wants a lot less talk and a little more action, or a lot more action out of our cops here. All right, because he says there's corruption, which there is, big time in the sheriff's department. He wants to clean it up, and he's not part of the good old boy system. And that's just exactly what we need here in Coweta County. Enough of the good old boy system, enough of the politics, enough of the corruption. It's time to make Coweta County great again. I mean, it is good, but the riffraff is moving in. I mean, they're moving in the neighborhoods, they're parking on the lawns, they're dealing drugs, going stealth, they're renting out homes and doing drugs, meth labs, and stuff like that. And he wants to put an end to all that. We need your help. We need to elect Doug Jordan for Coweta County Sheriff. Stopping the drugs, protecting our elderly, protect all citizens with greater visibility on residential patrols. So that's one thing that we requested, and we really didn't get it. They said, well, we know what will be going on. We know that if something bad was going on in your neighborhood, we would know about it. No, you would not. You don't know it until you see it, until you discover it. There's a lot of stuff going on right under our noses that's bad, that has yet to be discovered. All right, so they're human beings. I mean, they have to be tipped off. Don't they have a hot tip line? Well, I tried tipping them off, but apparently fell upon deaf ears. There's something not right. When you know something's not right in your neighborhood, you've been there a long time, then it's time to delve within, all right? That's why we got an eye, it says Neighborhood Watch.
This photo captures a terrifying moment for a Waffle House worker. Take a look here. A robber holds a gun on him and demands his wallet. This is the second time in less than a month that robbers have hit the Waffle House on Highway 154 in Coweta County.
Yeah, but this time the bad guys didn't just raid the cash register. As Fox 5's Doug Evans reports, they went after employees, too.
Well, there you go. I mean, they're coming in, they're robbing the Waffle Houses, they're robbing the homes, they're going into nice neighborhoods, they're robbing there, they're moving into neighborhoods and renting homes, robbing there, or setting up drug labs. Whatever it is, it's not right. It's crime has increased here in Coweta County, and it's time to put a stop to it. It's time to nip it in the bud. It's time to prevent it from turning into one of those other counties. I'm not going to name names. Fulton County, DeKalb County, Clayton County. Like that, okay? So he wants to prevent that. And the way it's going, with the riffraff is coming down the pike and moving into the neighborhoods, infiltrating, it is getting worse. So Doug Jordan wants to put a stop to this. He wants to clean house in the law enforcement agency, get rid of the riffraff, the corruption, get these officers to do their jobs, put more SROs in schools and more protection in schools. Institute a hot tip line for calls to report crimes or suspicious behavior, and totally anonymous, and protect people and educate them and have classes and train you on how to, shoot a firearm. I think that's a great idea. And so he started his law enforcement career in 1975, and you're going to be electing someone who's not from the present administration. But if you continue to vote, if we continue to vote for these career politicians, for lack of better words, we're going to get Mott's, more of the same. And that's something we just don't need Coweta County. Remember, Doug Jordan, he's going to clean house. He's going to make Coweta better again, safer again, and get back to where we were before all the nonsense moved in, all the criminals and crime. Get rid of the crime, get rid of the riffraff. I mean, do we need any more little boozies coming, blowing through Coweta County, huh? Do we need any more of the riffraff? No, we do not. Do we need another good old boy? Do we need another person that's been in the system for 30 years or 25 years getting in, huh? Do we need that? Do we need more corruption? Do we need more crime? What will it take? Do you need to do you want to be assaulted before you start rising up and saying, you know what, enough's enough? Do you want your loved one to get kidnapped or robbed or worse? Huh? Do you want more dangerous drivers on the road? Do you want your neighborhood infiltrated by druggies and drugs and riffraff? Is that what you want? Is that what it's going to take? The answer is not moving out. The answer is not running. The answer is Doug Jordan to clean up Coweta County. Damn it. It's time. That's the only one I know of that stands for the good things that we need. All right? Safer, better, and stronger. And we need a safe community. We need one. Just need to get rid of the 5G and the chemtrails. But other than that, this is what he can do. This is his jurisdiction. All right? Let's give Doug Jordan a chance. June 18th, Doug Jordan for Coweta County Sheriff. June 18th, Doug Jordan, Coweta County Sheriff. It's time to clean it up, folks. It's time to get rid of the trash. Time to take out the trash. Throw them in a slammer, throw away the key. We don't want it. You're not welcome here. We don't want you here. Get the hell out of Coweta County. All you criminals, get the hell out. We don't want you. Doug Jordan, chase them out. Drive them out. Elect Doug Jordan, June 18th for Coweta Sheriff. Until next time, you receive the shock treatment.